Now we have another story out of Florida. What's going on in Florida? Seriously. I've seen just the craziest stories coming out of that state. Now we just reported a white supremacist McDonald's employee screaming the N-word out of Florida. Now you got something else. So this is out of Wellington, Florida. Now you have a brother that's a father. He used to play in the NFL. His name is Tony Beckham. He was actually a cornerback. He hears things outside. I want you to hear his description. And you got a guy outside of his daughter's window with his pants down doing the most unthinkable thing with his Vienna sausage. Well, let's go ahead and roll the clip.
Right here, he's right here. He was in between, like you see right here. He was inside of here.
Tony Beckham shows where he saw the man outside his Wellington home looking into his 15-year-old daughter's window.
And I waited for a second, and then I looked again, and I'm looking, and then I see a white male, you know, he's standing by my window, and he's trying to get a better position.
He says the man had his pants partially down and was fondling himself.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, is this for real? Like, I thought I was getting punked, you know, like, this is not happening to me.
Beckham yelled at the man, who then tried to run away. He didn't get very far. Beckham used to play in the NFL. He's an athlete.
I called him like a department over there, and we just had a good conversation.
After a good conversation, this is the guy police arrested, Geoffrey Cassidy. Police say his conversation with Beckham left him with multiple broken bones in his face.
I'm sorry that it happened to me, you know, I'm sorry it happened for him, because he's never going to do that again on this side of town.
I came out through the patio door, and Tony had him sit him over here on the curb.
Amanda Beckham called police and within hours installed darker blinds in the windows so nobody could see in on her children.
If he was that brave to do it right here, I know this is not the first time he has done this before.
Now, that brother, he had a great conversation with that pedophile, an awesome conversation. And as fathers, that's what we need to do. We need to make sure if we catch any kind of pedophile that we have a great conversation with them and to correct them in the error of their ways with just open communication, like that brother did with this particular pedophile. Now, this pedophile was named Geoffrey Cassidy, 48 years old. He was charged with lewd and lascivious exhibition. And as you heard during that conversation, there was a couple of broken bones in this pedophile's face. And that's, like I said, that's a good conversation to have. I agree with that 100%. Like the brother said that he couldn't believe what was going on. He asked if it was for real. I mean, but that's not the first time that things like that has happened. I remember we had posted a video on our Cops on Blast channel, and you had a Chicago cop looking inside of a bathroom where a girl was using the bathroom, and a brother caught him doing that. Just looking at her trying to use the restroom. Because you got a lot of these pedophiles and sexual deviants run around society, but we don't supposed to be, you know, talking about that. We're supposed to be talking about surviving R. Kelly. As I stated before, and as a lot of people are taking now, the gloves are off when it comes to these pedophiles. Everybody getting called out when it comes to that. Nobody's hiding anymore, period. Because that is sick to have a grown man. I mean, imagine that. A grown man standing outside of your window, looking inside your child's room, and with their pants down, touching their little Vienna sausage in the process. I mean, that is sick beyond sick. I know Florida got women that he can go fool with or pay for, whatever you want to do, and have this little nasty, you know, Neanderthal actions that he want to have. He can do that. But going to someone's home, looking inside of a window, hell no. No. That's extremely sick. Now, when the police arrived, the brother was fighting with that pedophile. And like I said, he tried to run away when the police got there, but they caught up with him. Now, the daughter told the deputy that she had just gotten out of the shower and she was getting dressed when she caught the pedophile looking through the window at the time. Now, the pedophile had fractures to his face and eye. And the pedophile denied looking in the window, claiming he was in the neighborhood because his car had broken down. He was waiting for it to cool down. Well, that pedophile, he ain't nothing but a straight devil, isn't he? So your car broke down. You're nowhere near your car, at all. You didn't call AAA. You didn't call nobody outside to help you. But you go over to somebody's house, pull your pants down, watching somebody's daughter getting out the shower and getting dressed. This devil, and he's a devil. Yeah, all pedophiles are devil. So this devil is sitting up here, just lying on top of lying. Now, he had bonded out of jail from what we know. He bonded out. All he had was a $1,500 bond. That wasn't nothing at all. But I think the best thing to this story is that he got touched up, and that's good. That's real good, because, you know, some brothers, they wouldn't have touched you up. Some brothers would have came out there either with the baseball bat. Some brothers would have came out there, you know, with that pistol and dealt with you too. So he lucky he alive, because some people, he would have lost his life that night. Trust me on that with a lot of men out here. But leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about this particular story. Please watch out, you know, for these pedophiles that's roaming around society. You know, you can log in and look at the sexual predators in your area, the ones that are registered. You need to know how many is in your area, especially before you move somewhere, because, you know, you don't want to be in an area where it's overran with sexual predators, because they reoffend all the time. And like I said, they, you know, a lot of times get a slap on the wrist if they're a certain color, because they're black, they're behind going to jail. So that's something you should always be concerned about. Watch out for your kids, folks.